Hi everybody, welcome back to the shop. Thanks for joining me today. Remember a few episodes ago we were talking about stuck mouthpieces.
Vice grip.
And in that video I accidentally tore the mouth pipe right off the horn with a pair of vice grips. Well, what we're going to do today is, let's say that we're at an audition, or we're at a performance or a rehearsal, and this horn has to play. So that means that we have to have some things to make this go. We're going to reach into our trusty toolbox. We're going to pull out some, let's see, we got some pipe cleaners. What else we got? We got some twist ties. We've got our waterproof tape, and we got some dental floss. All right, let's do a couple of things, shall we? Let's look at this first. This gap is real bad because the horn is super bent. So we could have some chatter. So let's take a piece of this waterproof tape and take my trusty scissors. And we're going to put a piece of tape between the brass and the brace. And we're going to wrap it. Do you know why we would do something like that? Comment. Let me know if you have a guess. The reason that we would do that is because the chatter of not being able to get a tight enough seal, you get a weird vibration. Okay? Possibly. Maybe you have another answer. Let's take our pipe cleaner and deal with this guy. What we're going to do is come from one side of it and pull that around and tighten that pipe cleaner down, exposing the tag. And we're going to pull that semi-tight. Okay? Now we have all the rest of this pipe cleaner. What we're going to do is wrap that around the brace, and we're going to go from side to side. So we'll go to that side, then that side, then that side. Okay? Now, if we go to tie this off just like this, then this tag is already here. So what we want to do, let's go around the brace like this, bring our other tag over to it, and we can cinch that down pretty tight. And as you can see, by tapping on it, let's get them next to the mic, there's no brass on brass contact, so you're not going to have any kind of a weird vibration. Let's get this one down here. What we can do for that is take some of our dental floss and pull off a good bit. And what we'll do, we'll just tie a knot around one part of the brace. Just a regular overhand knot will be fine. Okay? So nothing fancy at all. Then just pull it around the rest of the brace. What's exposed there. And friends, this is just so much of an easier way to go than trying to pour super glue or JB Weld or something all over the instrument that's just not gonna do what we want it to do. It's not gonna give you the result. It's not gonna work at all, actually. By the time you get some kind of a super glue to set up, it's just not worth doing. You can come back, and as you can see that's not going anywhere either. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a third option that you could do right here, around the center. You can do any of these anywhere. And understand, zip ties. I think I probably have some zip ties in here. I just didn't pull them out and think about them. Zip ties of different lengths. And we'll use the actual bread wrapper twist tie. Let's see if this one's long enough to go around. Oh yeah. So with that, you just go around it and tighten it down. If you have two of them, then you can make two knots in it, and that'll be fine. But here's the thing. Let's hold it up to the microphone again. You hear me tapping on it? But there's no metal on metal rubbing. It's going to be a vibration. Normally, if you tap your instrument, you can tell if you have a broken solder joint or anything like that. You can hold it and doink it like that. You'll hear some valve slap action. But if you hear that zing, 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 that means you have a broken solder joint. And that needs to be taken care of. I've seen zip ties around a big contra tuba. They made it so good, they wrapped the zip tie in paper towel so it didn't scratch the silver of the instrument. And when it came in, popped it off, soldered it back, they were good to go. Here's something else I found. This is another kind of this is a twist ties, and it's on a roll. And it actually has like a cutter. So you just pull the length off that you want, pop it, and you can spit out your own zip ties. My mom picked these up for me at the dollar store. So this is also something that I'm adding to my kit. That's pretty cool. I found a lot of uses for it in my garden this past spring. So anyway, there you go. Some different ways to put your horn back together in a pinch. These things are, you just never know what happens out there. So carry your trusty Swiss Army knife, and you've got your kit, and you'll be good to go. And the horns stay in good shape, and nothing gets torn up. So your repairman's going to be very happy with you. Okay? Thanks everybody for joining me. I'll see you next time around.